Excited. You know, last time I've been down here, I was right into my workouts. 2 months later, I'm ready to go. And I feel good. Weight is good. 12 pounds lighter. Knee is physically great. You know, when you get a chance to come and you actually be around the guys, and I worked out with a couple guys this summer, but you know, this past week, you know, we've had some great runs, and you kind of get a feel of what everybody can really do. You know, you can always look at a roster and say, okay, you got a good team, but until you actually get out on the court and play with the guys, and it gives you a different dynamic on how you view the team. And this team has everything, has all the ingredients to be a very good team and be on top of the NBA standings, you know, come at the end of the year.
Is that a good pressure to go into the camp under, knowing that the expectation's a little higher and you guys can do something?
Well, you know, to me, I don't think there's no pressure if you expect to do it. You know, if you expect to do it and you work hard at it, there's no pressure because it becomes routine. You know, but when you don't expect, you know, to be a good team and you're hoping to be a good team, then you fall into a lot of problems. And right now, the only thing that's left for us to do is just to really roll up our sleeves, have a great camp, you know, approach the preseason like it's a regular season. You know, don't try to work on a couple things and try to get a little better. You know, we want to make sure that we in, you know, tip-top shape and tip-top form as far as recognition, defensively, recognition, offensively, and being on the same page.
You talk about, you said you've worked out, you've gotten a little lighter, the knee's good, but can you just talk about your workout regimen this summer? Has it been a lot different than you've had in the past?
Yeah. I think, you know, the biggest part that I had to go through was an 8-week diet, you know, where I couldn't take any dairy products, any bread, and it's all vegetables and chicken and fish, and that's probably was the toughest part. But that's one thing that you really don't realize, you know, and it's amazing that I've played, you know, 12 years and, you know, I've never did that before in my career, but you feel a lot more rejuvenated. You feel like you got a lot more energy. You feel healthier, and that was probably the biggest challenge that I had to deal with, not eating any sugar for 8 weeks. Have you guys ever did that?
I have.
No sugar for 8 weeks?
Hell no.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest things you can do, and you know, just doing that. And you know, basketball is basketball. You know, the academy out in Las Vegas was great. Chris Humphries came down, had a great 3 weeks. Andrea Bargnani came down and had a great 2 weeks. So we've had a great summer, you know, and right now we just need to just transfer that to the actual, you know, training camp and the preseason and get ready for the regular season. But all the guys seem to be very positive. We know what, you know, you guys expect, you know, from us, and what, you know, the rest of the city of Toronto and the country of Canada expect from the Toronto Raptors.
Do you think with you on the roster, this team is now talented enough to be, you know, you've been on really good teams?
Yeah, I mean, that's really the message that, you know, that I want to tell the guys tonight, is that, you know, I've been on some, you know, couple conference finals teams. I've been on best record team. You know, I've been on a lot. I've also been on a couple bad teams. You know, so I know what the ingredients is, you know, to be a very good team, and also what the ingredients is to be a very bad team. And you're not very far away from being either. You know, and that chemistry, the guys being together, you know, off the court, it has a lot to do with what we do on the court, creating a friendship. You know, all of us, you know, got together on Saturday night, you know, grabbed something to eat, went out to the, you know, Janet Jackson concert last night. And those are things that really bring a team together, and especially when you got, you know, some new faces on the team. And right now, I don't feel like, you know, I'm just coming to this team. I feel like I've been knowing these guys for quite some time.
Do you think you're going to make these guys braver?
Well, you know, to tell you the truth, I probably have blocked 40 shots in 3 days. You know, so that's one thing that I think more than anything, I think the guys know I can score, but that's not really necessarily what's going to be needed from me every single night. You know, they've heard and they've seen me do some things defensively, you know, by playing against me, but you know, playing with me firsthand and working out was one thing that they really talked about a lot. Is that I like to block shots, I like to take charges, and I'm gonna cover a lot of area in a quick amount of time.
So you've been bringing a lot in pickup, like you just been.
Yeah, you know what? The pickups has been, you know, we've been trying to translate that and make it like, you know, game speed and really talk. And you know, I want to direct the guys and let them know, you know, where to send guys. And we're going to shorten up our defensive strategy. We're going to believe in one defensive strategy and work on that. Really good teams does that. You know, you can't really have a lot of tricks about stopping guys. You got to just really roll your sleeves up, play physical, and know that you can, you know, the scheme that you're doing is going to stop the team that you're playing against.